So one of the greatest differences in the success of my game is understanding the importance of the club face and how the club face really affects the golf ball. Now, this goes back a while ago when I learned all this stuff, but it's something that many of you are just really coming to understand right now. And for years, I've been trying to teach individuals how to get control of the club face. And one of the things that I did was I took a squash racket and I put a shaft into it and kind of shafted it at the length of a driver. And in the address position, what most of you do when you take the club back is you spin the shaft in a clockwise direction. So for the right-handed golfer, it's going like this and going like that. And that's leading to slices. And I had one individual say to me, Michael, that's a really cool thing, but I don't really feel, it's light, like I did it, it's light, and I can't really feel the face, I can't really understand it. So, and this is your feedback. And by the way, just make sure as I'm doing all this stuff that you keep liking and subscribing to the channel. Tell your friends to like and subscribe to the channel. It's going to do a wonderful amount of good for a lot of people. Anyway, so what I did was I took a swim noodle, I put a contraption into it so that I could attach it to the golf club. And I wanted people to be able to swing the golf club and also to have a visual of what this swim noodle is doing. So when I take the club here and I spin it, you can see a lot more of the swim noodle right here. When I take the club back and I go like this, you don't really see that. The hole is still pointing over to you. When I go like this and I go like that, you don't really see that hole in the swim noodle. So what I did was I configured this thing, and now when I come back, you can see that swim noodle is still facing over there. Now, what causes me to do that? How do I get this? Well, one of the things that I feel is my right arm is very, very long here, which I like. I want to feel that right arm in the backswing, the trail arm in the backswing, is extremely long. And the second thing that I feel is that I feel that my trail palm is on top of my lead palm. So when I get here and I just rehearse this, I feel like my right palm is on top of my left. So I go like this. Now you can hit balls with this. Boy, that felt solid. Now you may have to, every once in a while, adjust that swim noodle, maybe tighten it up a little bit. No big deal. But you want to feel the position of that club. So let me videotape this for you so you can see what's going on here. And I'll use the down the line view so we can hammer out that club face. So I'm here. Feel that position there. Now, let's take a peek at it. So when we take this club, here's the practice swing. Now you can see how much of that club face that you can see there. And look at how long that trail arm is. So that's wonderful. So now the drill, and this is the thing, and this is important about drills. They should be difficult, but they should also, when you do them right, reveal the change. So now that's working. That club face is in a good spot. So now let's see if when it's in motion, if I do what I was hoping to do. So there you go. That's a wonderful position. The angle of that club face now is towards the ground. It's not towards camera 2. So now when we do that, take that up to the top. Wrist is now in a beautiful position. And now I'm coming down. Club face is pretty good. Wonderful spot there. Excellent position. The noodle is going to move because of the speed of it. So you do this drill for a little bit. And again, this is one of these drills that you can use a gear tie. It's a tremendously effective thing. I like to use this. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. And it's very easy to see. Pink, very easy to see. So when I take this back, I can see that thing's over there. So that's really good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off. Put that over there. Bring this in. And now, what I'm imagining is that swim noodle coming off of that club shaft, parallel to the club face, perpendicular to the strike line. And now when I take this back, I'm feeling that there. And one of the things that you're going to see from this line, if I go this way and I spin the shaft like this and I get back here, there's no space between my forearms, between my left forearm and my right forearm. There's no space. You can't see any of that brick wall back there. When I do what I want to do, and I keep that on top, now there's a nice, you can see right through my arms there. That's a great shot, Gibbsy. So there's the club face in the position I want. The long right arm. Now go back to that same shot again, Gibbsy. Now when I roll this like this, now you can't see through the forearms. That's when you get into trouble. When you roll this like this and then you come back through, you're going to hit shots that start out to the push side and curve to the push side. A very, very weak shot. What we want to do is we want to keep that club face as square as we can in that backswing so that we have as much of that face hitting the golf ball as possible, and that club face is directly in line with where we want to hit the golf ball. So, back here like this, do that. Now we're going to do that again. And now, see how straight that thing flies? And that didn't hook. It just didn't slice. So when you're trying to get rid of that slice, you're trying to get rid of those shots that are moving to the push side, those weak shots, do this drill. You got to feel like your right arm is long. You got to feel like the palm of your trail hand is on top of the palm of the lead hand. That will minimize the amount of face rotation that you have there, and that's going to straighten out your golf shot. And certainly, that swim noodle is a huge advantage in helping you understand and feel that club face as it's moving through the backswing. To improve all parts of your game, subscribe to my channel and click the link below.